future is now. Tron. Decentralize the web.
Now, we've been talking about Tron's native cryptocurrency, TRX, and to get some more information on this, we are joined again by Jason Fernandes. Hi, Jason. How are you doing?
Hi.
Thank you so much for joining us again.
Thank you.
Of course. Now, Tron is pulling ahead while the Ethereum blockchain is waiting for its new hard fork. So is it possible that this is the moment that Tron pulls ahead of Ethereum? What do you think?
I think Tron has made some excellent gains over the past, few weeks and months, but I think Ethereum is still likely to stay, the granddaddy over the short term. I mean, if you think about the fact that the Ethereum blockchain has almost 2,000 dApps, whereas Tron has only 18. And I mean, Tron only entered the cryptocurrency space recently, but the Tron virtual machine has only been around 30 days. And their main chain is yet to launch the TVM. So I think that Tron has a way to go before it actually dethrones Ethereum. I think in the short term, I would still bet on Ethereum.
Sure. And what is the major value add that Tron offers over Ethereum?
Well, okay, so I mean, there's certainly some benefits. You're looking at, as Justin Sun is happy to point out, Tron has 10,000 basically transactions per second versus 25 transactions per second. With Ethereum, there's very little migration cost because it's compatible with ETH. You have ETH, like Tron is based off of Java, whereas ETH is based off of Solidity, so it requires you to learn that new language. And also Tron has had the reward for developers is much higher versus Ethereum, where it's sort of like ad hoc given out. So I mean, there are some benefits, but I think Ethereum in the short term is clearly going to be the leader.
Sure. Now, just comparing the two and just focusing more on apps. So do apps actually have to choose between Tron and Ethereum, or is it possible to host equally on both blockchains?
I don't think it's viable to host equally on both blockchains. I mean, certainly one could migrate from one to the other. Tron is fond of saying that it's really easy to migrate from Tron over to Ethereum, and they've offered people that do that migration some benefits. But I mean, I think doing it simultaneously, is not quite possible.
Sure, and just sticking with the apps. So what do you make of the controversy around the app contest launched by Tron?
Okay, so for people that are not really familiar, essentially what Tron did was they expanded the amount of winners. There was only supposed to be a certain amount of winners, and they essentially massively expanded that. And then they cut down the minimum prize money, so now it's $1,000. And that's obviously unethical. If you're going to do a contest, you can't change the rules once the contest is done. But probably more worrying is that if you actually look at some of the projects that have won, not many $1,000 projects have actually come out and announced their winnings. The fact that they've won, but there's one $200,000 project, a project that won $200,000, which apparently nobody has ever heard of. And their GitHub is practically empty, and essentially they found out eventually it was basically like a word plugin. So it's not entirely certain how exactly this money is being distributed, and in fact some people within their system themselves, even fans of Tron, have pointed out that they haven't paid out the winnings from the previous contest. So if you're going to sign up for a contest with Tron, you have to really think twice. I mean, there's even a company that said that their clone of their product was able to win, and they were able to win, and eventually the clone actually won a higher prize amount than them, even though they were clones. It's really weird. I'm not really sure how they're choosing that.
And what will a greater amount of decentralized apps joining the Tron platform do for the price of TRX?
So anytime you have more dApps that are basically hosted on a particular blockchain, it's going to be more valuable because Yeah, even when those because the like just running through those apps require like, let's say for example with Ethereum, it requires gas, so it's obviously better for Ethereum to have more apps hosted on that platform. So it's and also just in general, like when you as more apps start being hosted on a particular platform, it becomes generally more recommended, and people start thinking more highly of it. So other people that are on the fence might choose to go to that platform. So there are some benefits.
And just finally for you, Jason, does the addition of more trading pairs on different exchanges help bring the price of Tron up? What do you think about this?
Yeah, I definitely think it would. I mean, whenever you have higher liquidity for any cryptocurrency, that's good, and that would likely end up in people trading more and people being more comfortable with buying. And when you have like increased number of pairs, like we've seen this with other cryptocurrencies, when like Paxos, for example, increased the number of pairs that they were trading on, the price of Paxos went up. So I would expect the same thing would be true for TRX.
Jason Fernandes, thank you very much indeed. It's been a pleasure having you on the line with us today. Thank you.
Thank you.
Now, don't forget, you can give us your thoughts on this by contacting us on social media at Blocks Live TV. And there you can also see the latest cryptocurrency and blockchain updates.
This is Blocks Live.